Hi everyone, I'm Natalie with Eminence Organics Skincare and welcome back to In the Mix. And today's subject is about ingredients to avoid in your skincare. And since Eminence Organics Skincare is an organic skincare brand, it is a question we get quite frequently. The first place to begin is when we're looking at harmful chemicals or harmful ingredients you might find in skincare. Why would we want to look at something different? Is quite often other harmful ingredients, or ingredients to avoid, I guess you could say, can cause a bit of havoc in the skin, and mainly around what we call like our barrier function, which is where we have that balancing of like oil and water and making sure everything's functioning really well. So to really protect us from the environment and also what's going on inside the body. But also when we're talking about the acid mantle, that's like the whole balancing of the pHs in our skin. So making sure everything stays nice and steady. So sometimes when we're using different types of ingredients in skincare, that can make that a bit of a muck, I guess. Doesn't really adapt well to our skins. And what would we might see? Sometimes it can bring evidence of dermatitis. So some of you who may have eczema will know what I'm talking about, that immediately you can feel it in the skin. And sometimes just overuse of different products over time can create a sensitized skin. So I mean the skin just tends to get a little bit more irritated or can feel a bit sensitive even when you're not wearing anything at all. Okay, so the main focus today is to talk about why you would want to choose products that maybe avoid these things in it. And one of the ingredients I'm talking about that we're avoiding are things like parabens, sodium lauryl sulfates, which is really like the foaming agents, right? So like a detergent that would like wash the face, it got lots of foam in it. And also just looking at maybe fragrances or any other cosmetic chemicals that could be used that would contribute to some sensitizing to your skins. So really happy to say that when you're working with Eminence products, we only use organic, natural, and biodynamic ingredients, which we'll come back to in just a moment. And we also want to be mindful of using ingredients that are going to be safe for the environment. We want to look at ingredients and products that have never been tested on animals, right? We want to look at just overall better health and wellness for our skin. And a really easy way to do that is to ensure that you're using ingredients that are natural, organic, or biodynamic. So on the topic of biodynamic, I thought I would just bring to the front and forward to all of you is our beautiful Beyond Organic collection products. Not all of them, but some of the ones to highlight for you in case you are considering using alternative products. And maybe you are in that category of skins that have more dermatitis or a sensitized skin, and maybe you're looking for something that is a little bit more milder, maybe lower in fragrant, and very easy to apply to the skin that can be used every day. So as we start with any skincare routine, we use cleansers, and our beautiful biodynamic cleanser here with the lemongrass cleanser, you can see, and right away you can also see the beautiful packaging in glass, which I love, but this cleanser in particular is a fluid milk, so it's very, very light to touch, but beautifully rich and absorbent to the skin and deep cleansing. So even if you are more of a sensitized skin, or you're just looking for a more mild and gentle cleanser, you can never go wrong with our beautiful lemongrass cleanser. And my suggestion for use here, because it is highly concentrated, I would just go with 1 or 2 pumps and into the palm of your hand and add water. The key with really getting the most out of your cleansers or any product is warming it up and emulsifying it. So I really find I get the best longevity out of my cleansers when I do that, in particular when you're working with our beautiful lemongrass cleanser. So that's a great tip for you there who would like to try it out. Then I'm gonna drop right into one of my absolute favorite serums in Eminence altogether is our Cornflower Recovery Serum. And this has a very light fragrant, so it's not super strong in scent, which is lovely for any of you who are more sensitive. I know that I like light fluid textures. So you've probably seen me talk in the past about my favorite concentrates, like the bamboo firming fluid. This is very similar in the texture to that, but very, very mild, but so it just evens up everything. And if you do have a bit of sensitized skins, golden ticket here. You're gonna love it. And how would you apply this? You would put this on after another serum if you like from Eminence, if you are using that, and underneath your moisturizer. So this would be that step that you would put before you're moisturizing, day or night. So it's up to you when you want to use it, or both, of course. Another little secret guy, I don't think we talk about him enough, is our beautiful Bearberry eye cream. So when we really think about it, when we're looking around the eye area, it's already delicate, right? So if we are in that place and we're looking to be, looking to avoid any harmful ingredients to the skin, like I mentioned, sodium lauryl sulfates and parabens to the skin, you're really gonna love this one. Very, very gentle. And I use this one to layer a lot. So I'll put this first, it's almost like an eye serum, if you wanna say, and then you can layer a richer eye cream over the top, something like our snow mushroom, or you could use our beautiful marine flower peptide over the top, or just by itself. So definitely want to highlight this beauty right here if you're looking for an eye cream for the delicate eye area if you're more sensitive. And the last little one, if you have issues with allergies, like the puffiness and your eyes are a bit, sore in the mornings, go with this one as well. So that's my little personal tip around allergy eyes. Now, facial oils definitely are beautiful to enhance any home care routine if you're on the drier side or just looking to use a facial oil for the first time. My first go-to, if you want to try a facial oil from Eminence Organics Skincare, definitely reach for our beautiful facial recovery oil. This is going to be a beautiful beginners for you, and it's also absorbs super well. And if any of you also like to do your own facial massage techniques at home, like maybe some lymphatic drainage or some acupressure, beautiful medium to start onto the skin. It'll give you just enough slip for just the right amount of time as it's absorbing into your skin. So that's something I would love for you to consider. And a mask. Some of you may be familiar with Seabuckthorn. So Seabuckthorn is hot and everybody loves using it. It's used for supplementation. It's used in pure oil forms. Seabuckthorn is a beautiful anti-inflammatory ingredient, and it's also really used a lot for strengthening. So Seabuckthorn right off the bat, if you see that, you know you're on to something hot. And then not hot as in spicy, but hot as an awesome ingredient to be looking out for. But we have incorporated it into a beautiful mask. Any of you out there that are more of an oily or a combination skin types that does have irritation as well, I highly recommend this beautiful mask. It's a little bit thicker. It's like between a cream and kind of a slight gel, and there are some little bits in it. So just make sure you really work it really nicely with some water before you do your application. Leave it on for 10 minutes. Take it off. Your skin will be so smooth and relaxed. I guarantee it. I also think it smells a little bit like a chai latte, but that's my personal opinion. It's got beautiful fragrance, but it's not overwhelming. So that's something for you there. And I think I also have one of my favorite go-to moisturizers actually for winter months, or when my skin's just feeling like from travel, or I'm moving climates a lot, or just the switching from central heating, air conditioning back and forth. The skin can sometimes feel a bit irritated or a little bit kind of unhappy. I automatically go for our beautiful Apricot and Calendula moisturizer, also from the Beyond Organic collection. Super silky, super smooth. A little goes a very long way. So those of you who are very familiar with using Eminence Organics skincare products, you know that they're highly concentrated, so you only need a small amount. You could probably even use less when you're using our Beyond Organic collection that contain the biodynamic ingredients, as I mentioned. So this was just a quick little introduction to some products that we do have that are really going to get you started, especially in particular if you are looking for key products that are using all ingredients to avoid. It's not just our Beyond Organic collection that goes for all of Eminence Organic skincare products. So I'm very excited and really happy to have had this time to share with you some of our favorite picks, especially if that's the goal that you have. So I'm Natalie with Eminence Organic Skincare for another In the Mix. And of course, if you don't want to miss another one of these, don't forget to hit the notification bell and subscribe to our channel. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye for now.